along the line. But I tell you, as soon as they get the job, they're not punctual. They will edit the program. They come to work with a lot of burdens. They don't focus at their work. And they think they're entitled to getting paid. It is becoming a major problem today. And I'm not the only one. I've talked to a lot of other business men and women. And it's becoming a real threat to our society today. If you guys are going to graduate. But the discipline and the attitude is one of the most important factors that will determine whether you will succeed out there or not. And I can tell you guys one thing. One of the most successful people that I would prefer to influence, I would rather go into a country in the bush and pick these people from there and bring them up. They've got a better attitude than the people out in the cities and in the towns and cities. But that is the fact. That is the real fact. If you hang out with every street monkey and drug body, what do you think you'll turn out to be? You'll end up like one of them. It's your environment and where you are, who you communicating with. If you hang around with successful people, do you think you'll be successful? You will be. It's your friend and your environment. If you hang out with lazy people, you'll be lazy. So you've got to choose your friends carefully. You've got to decide who you hang out with. Your future will depend on it. You will decide where you want to be in life. You want to be successful. Everybody wants to be successful. But you've got to mold yourself. And molding is programming your brain. The only thing that functions is the brain, the computer that you have. And if you can program that properly, and if it's programmed well, you will succeed in life. And the only way you can program it is to read books about anything you want to look at, and life according to it. Go and learn a lot more. Keep learning things. Keep asking questions. A lot of people, they hang out with too many people. I'll just do a quick example of what it's like out in the community. Let's say, Boyd Market, common place. There's a guy that pops up and everyone's talking about, the rocket went to the moon, This is for it. Say that for it. The rocket went to the moon, how did it go? And then one black body will come and say, where did it go? And in his own story. Rocket there mentioned the moon, this is how it went to the moon. Okay, that's the Bakam heading from him. Oh yeah, and then everybody's sitting there with the mouth open wide, with no language there. Oh yeah, and then all of a sudden they know already. Because now they program their mind, they need to know. Now they think they're all of a sudden the expert and it's already. And then here you come. There's a proper rocket scientist that comes and tries to explain to them that rocket works this way. No, they've already programmed their mind. You see, you're contaminated by the people you hang out with. You got to keep your mind open. The most powerful tool you will have is your brain. You got to train your brain. You got to train yourself. Once you program that, this is why when you hang out with this group of people, you become that. If you hang out with lazy people, if you hang out with corrupt people, you become corrupt. If you hang out with religious people, you become religious. It's a common thing. One of the problems that we have is that since we reach some independence, everybody, we come from a society that is completely different from the Western society. And there is an issue that we have is that, our grandparents, they were smart. They were from that community where they had a functioning society where people listened and then how to find, how to make it, the system functioned. When the white men came, they took them out. And they educated them in this, they were already taught discipline. They were able to learn. We have not learned our own history. We have not been taught properly at home. This new generation. So we need to go back and look at where we went wrong. We need to reprogram ourselves. Because if we don't do it right, we will lose a generation. And when you lose a generation, it will take another 2 generations to fix it. It's not easy. If this kid didn't learn at school because we messed up his education, his children will be worse off. That's a generation lost after that. You know? And then you will take another generation to correct it. If you don't, it just escalate. So it's a real serious problem. It needs to be addressed properly. And this is what's happening to us. Our politics is focusing on corruption. You know, corruption is now being the norm of our government system. We say we want this educated person, we don't like a degree, PhD, you know, and this country is going from bad to worse. We never used to have those sort of educated people before, but we had people that at the heart of the drive and commitment to deliver something. Now they've got the education and they wear suits and ties, but the performance is rubbish. They can't deliver anything. And that's what we face. When you get politically appointed, and this is what our society is facing. Over time, when we took over independence after independence, we start to gradually migrate ourselves back into our society. We come from a society where, you know, using the buttock system, outside, and this is the thing that's now becoming very evident in all our government systems. And it's a very, very sad thing because I can tell you that I am now employing people from overseas now. I'm recruiting people from overseas to do the job that I can give to you guys. And it's sad because if I don't, the foreigners are going to beat me in hand. You go to a supermarket or stores, the foreigners are bringing their own money and they're successful. Happening is tried, but they couldn't depend on our own people who are too lazy and they've got too many problems, too many issues. That's why they couldn't be able to manage. So now we make the change. If we want to compete with these guys, we need to go and employ them to come and work for us, which will take away your job. But it's just my fault that you not do that way that I need to go and get them, to recruit them. I need to succeed. Not that we might as well say goodbye to our country. We don't own the economy. Now you've got to go to the building and everything else happening around the country. Who owns them? You can follow in here. We're losing our country. Because politically we're not aligned, we have no vision. The future belongs to you guys. We're on our way out. But then on our way out, we have children. I've got grandchildren. How do I would die a miserable way, knowing that my grandchildren are going to live in hell. So it's all our problems together. We need to fix it together. We need to rise up and fix it together. We blame the politicians. We're very good at blaming everybody else for their problems. You can blame more politicians, but who elected them? Maybe some of them, most of them came through the corrupt way. But how do we solve this problem? Being nice to them, or coming to the flower hall, we worship, don't we? Pastor Professor, the support Macanan. You become a finish when I'm from the flower hall. And you know, they think they're so right. When they're wrong, they think they're right because everyone's bound down to them.